Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Maryland Soccerplex. My name is Matt Levis, and we've got a very exciting game of soccer here in Nisa play. Tonight, the LA Force come across the country to take on your Maryland Bobcats. Maryland comes into tonight 5th in the overall standings, 6 wins to their name. LA Force unfortunately come in at 7, 1 place below the playoff cutoff. Only 2 wins on the season for them, but both wins on the road, so could be an interesting matchup here in Germantown. Now, as we get ready for the teams to take the field, we'll take a moment for the national anthem. We'll be right back. We are now just moments away from kickoff, but first, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the LA Force, number 6, Eric Viataro. Number 9, Chandler Hoffman. Number 12, Juan Neves. He starts in goal. Number 16, Craig Bonanakin. Number 20, Clayton Tor. Number 22, Eder Guerrero. 23, Aldo Quinelia. 27, Edson Alvarado. Number 33, Israel Espinoza. Number 77, Eduardo Di Faria. And number 92, Edwin Rivas Jr. Now for the home team wearing yellow tonight. For the Bobcats, starting in goal will, of course, be star Felix Annan, number 12. Completing the rest of the team is number 8, Jocelyn Pasayan. Number 13, Khalid Balogun. Number 15, Richard Forca. 16, Davy Mason. Number 17, Elijah Amo. Number 19, Yaya Fane. Number 22, Andrew Wibble. Number 23, Darwin Espinal. Number 32, Manuel Gonzalez. And making his first home match appearance for the Bobcats, Abdullah Manor. He made his first start last week for the Bobcats, but this is his first time here at the Soccerplex. Biggest news for the Bobcats this game, Yaya Fane and Manny Gonzalez are now back in the starting roster after missing last week with yellow card accumulation penalties. They will now return for tonight's big matchup. As I said, Maryland comes into this game 5th in the playoffs, just ahead of Syracuse in 6th. Los Angeles Force currently on the outside looking in, but has a 4-game deficit to try and make up if they want to try and make this new 6-team playoff with the current field. The teams now take to the field. LA is in black. Maryland currently in the huddle right now. They are in yellow. As we get ready for 90 minutes of Nisa soccer, Maryland will begin. And we are underway here at the Soccerplex. Gonzalez will begin for Maryland. Pass over to Jocelyn Poseidon. Now back to Manor. Yaya Fane now taking the ball. Looks up towards. It's going to go back to Yaya. Back over to Manor. Manor now sends it back to Anand. Now Anand out to Fane. Looks up, finds Davy Mason, but Davy Mason can't hold on. Luckily, Maryland is there for the rebound. Sends it way back to Anand. Getting a reset there, finds Manor. Looks for Forca. Forca had a man on. Good clear there by Gonzalez. Trying to put it up towards, I believe that's Felix Anand. LA now with the ball going the wrong way, and they're going to cough it back up. Amo now looks in towards Wivel. Wivel sends it to Balligan, but Balligan loses it, and it's going back the other way. Some pressure from the Bobcats, and they will take it back. Gonzalez now finds Wivel and sends it back to Gonzalez. Now Espinal on the wing. Look towards the middle, finds Wivel, sends it back to Davy Mason. Now Forca with the one touch. Looks to Amo. Here comes Fane. Espinal just can't hold on to it, but it's going to stay with Maryland. Forca. Now to Gonzalez. Now it's back in Gonzalez's possession. Finds Espinal, but Espinal sends it back to midfield. That's Fane. Finding Davy Mason. Mason looking to penetrate. Has to go back. Now Fane. Manor looks to Amo. Oh, and they're going to call that out. Looked like it had just skimmed along the line. Amo just unable to control it. Let's see if LA can finally get the ball on their offensive side of the field. Pressure on. Poseidon looking like he was going to get it from Alvaretto. Forca now looks to the middle. That's Balagun. Now Jocelyn Poseidon. Looks wide towards Davy Mason. Some pressure applied by Villatoro. And we're going to get a whistle. They're going to call that a goal kick. Neves will now take the kick for the Force. Alvarado tried to control it, but now Wivel with a clear shot, and it's in! Goal! Andrew Wivel, in just the 4th minute, puts Maryland on the board. What a strike from the 18. Beautiful job to put Maryland up early. LA Force will now get possession of the ball. They have yet to take the ball into Maryland territory. But now with the deficit on the board, let's see what they can do. Benakin looks out wide. Some pressure there by Espinal. Guerrero sends it back. Now Neves finds Tor. Some quick work, but ball sent back. Kanaya could not save it. We got a long ball, but they're going to call that one offsides. Chandler Hoffman is trying to chase it down, but just took a few too many steps. And Felix Onen's going to kick the ball back out for Maryland. Yaya finds Gonzalez, sends it up towards Davy Mason. Now Espinal. He's got Amo. Oh, what a great slide tackle to force the ball away from Amo. Great defensive play there from Edwin Rivas Jr. Davy Mason. Oh, ball just too high. Tries to put a leg in the way, but it's going to go out of bounds. LA will take over. Great header to clear it from Manor. Whipple now. Quick one back to Davy Mason. Gonzalez over to Poseidon. Maryland will reset. Manor with a big boot. He's looking for Balogun, but it's going to go right into the hands of Nevis. LA with the ball now. Trying to finally break through this Maryland defense. Tor. It's going to go back to Tor. Now to Rivas. Rivas taking his time, surveying. He's going to look towards Alvaretto. And that's going to go back towards Maryland unless... No, it's going to be taken back. Poor ball control there to settle it by Maryland. And now Los Angeles. Oh, we've got a tangle between Poseidon and I believe that was Alvarez. Sorry, that was Kianila. LA will have the ball now. Bonakin. Big boot up there. But not enough to get it to Kiania. It's going back Maryland way. Amo now. Looking towards Balogun, but a bit too far away for him. Whipple applying the pressure. Bonakin finds a man midfield. Sends it back. Good settle there by Kiania. Now Alvarado. It's got Poseidon bringing pressure along with Amo. Gonna get back to Rivas. Oh, a good chip shot there by Kiania, but just too far out of the way for Rivas to make that sprint. It's gonna be a goal kick for Maryland. This is Jocelyn Poseidon now. Looks to Whipple and then gets it right back. Yaya with some room to work. Looks to Whipple. Whipple with a behind the foot shot towards, look like Balogun, but just not accurate enough. It's going to go back towards LA. Alvarado passes it back to Rivas. Neves. looking for Alvarado, but not quite enough. LA still in possession. Wivel applying some pressure. They'll send it back across midfield. Back to Bonnekin. Bonnekin now finds Defaria. In towards the middle. He's looking for Alvarez. Just can't connect. It's going to stay with Di Farina. And it is going to hit off the Maryland flag. They're going to say it was deflected off a Bobcat, so it's going to be a corner kick. This one going to be taken by Alvarado. Towards the net we go. Oh, a bicycle kick, but just not enough power off of it. Didn't get a clean shot there. Balogun trying to clear away. Oh, and Amo looked like he had the speed, but bailed out when he saw when he saw Bonnekin charging towards him. Unfortunate break there for Maryland. This is Bonnekin now. Looking over towards Rivas. Just saves it from going into the bench. Now it's Tor. Settles, sends it across the field to Espinoza. Oh, just a bit too far out of range for Alvarado. Alvarado all over this field for LA. Making a big impact early. It's going to be a Maryland throw in here. Gonzalez now passes it back to Mason. Now that's Yaya. And that's Wivel. Finds Espinal. Now it's Elijah Amo, the speedster. Oh, looks to get a grounding shot in, but just a bit too far off the left post. Good shot opportunity there for Yaya Fane and the Bobcats. Sorry, for Elijah Amo and the Bobcats. He's going to go back for a goal kick. Tor now. Sends it back to the net. And he'll go back to Tor. Now to Defaria. Rivas with a quick touch. Tried to find Kiania, but will lose the ball in their attempt. Espinal now back to Yaya Fane. Fane finds Davy Mason. Espinal sends it way back into Maryland territory. Gonna reset from the back, change fields. Gonzalez finds Pasayan, now out to Yaya Fane. Big boot up field. Tries to put it at the feet of Amo, but a great headshot there by LA. Forca now trying to work Rivas with two great defensive plays in a row. LA will now take back over. Bonnekin sends it out towards the sideline. Guerrero sends it backwards to Espinoza. Good header there by Yaya Fane to prevent, but it's going to stay with LA. LA now moving back over midfield. Oh, and a great steal there by Gonzalez. Yaya tried to clear it out to Wivel, but it's going to end up going right back to LA. Rivas now sends it in towards the middle. It's Bonican. Bonican sends it back over to the far side. And up the field they come. And we're going to get a foul called. And it's going to go towards... It's going to go Maryland's ball. Fane now will start. Signals for his men to go long. He's trying to put some heat on it. Looks to ball gun. Good job to get up and settle. Poseidon now sends it over to Forka. He sees Amo. Amo getting the pressure though from Rivas, but he's going to reverse field. Finds Espinal. Espinal with a big boot. And a great job by Nevis to just knock that ball in the air. That ball had some power. It was looking like it may have gone upper 90, but great awareness to just pop that straight up. We're going to get a corner kick. This one will be taken by Darwin Espinal. Davy Mason shallow, but he's going to look towards the middle. Oh, and they're going to head it out, and it's going back towards LA. Hoffman now had control. Whistle blows, and it's going to stay with LA. Alvarado will take it, sends it back. Here's Tor. Finds a man in the middle. Rivas now on... Oh, has to send it back out. Was trying to control it. Oh, but they're going to say it was still on him. Maryland bench can't believe that. But Manor will take care of it himself. Give it right back to the Bobcats. Forka now. Oh, and he goes up and on to his back. They're going to call that foul and free kick for Maryland. This one will be taken in by Manny Gonzalez. Sends it across field. He's going to find Balagan. Balagan using some great height to get up, but just can't execute the header pass to Amo, and it's going to go back to the force. Hoffman now sends it back to Rivas. And he'll send it into the middle, but it's going to be intercepted by Espinal. Espinal now sends it back to Yaya Fane. Gonzalez trying to slow the tempo. Here comes Davy Mason. Sends it back. Gonzalez is there to recover. Now there's Amo again in the corner. Saves it from just crossing over that out-of-bounds line. Now here's Gonzalez. Quick touch to Espinal. And a big boot there for Gonzalez, but he waves that one goodbye. That is way far to the right. Goal kick now for LA. LA reverses field. Sends it back on defense. A big boot there by Espinoza. Davy Mason tries to recover, but they will call him out. And it's going to be throw-in. This is Bonican. Sends one deep. I was looking for Rivas. Forka with a very dangerous settle, and it's going right back to LA. Rivas now sends it back to Tor. So it looked like he wanted to reverse field, but found Guerrero. Guerrero tripped up. And now Viatoro will take the free kick. Sorry, Guerrero will take the kick himself. Tries to put it into the middle as Guerrero is looking for Hoffman. Oh, and a big shot there, way over the fence. Shot attempt there by Kiania. Way too much power. Now here's Maryland, Balogun. Messes up the settle, but they will retain. Thorka now. Making quick passes to Rivel. Now Manor goes back to Anand. And I'll send it up to Davy Mason. Mason showing some speed. Has already cleared one defender, almost clears two. Oh, Davy Mason trying to regain possession there, but ball still in the air. And it's going to be retained by LA. This one's Alvarado. Alvarado tried to get it to Hoffman there, but a good save and scoop from Felix Anand. Maryland now with the ball. Espinal sends it across field. Finds Amo. Amo uses speed, has to avoid some hands there from Riva. Looks into the middle. Espinal, oh, too much power off to the right side. Great teamwork there to try and put the ball right in the box. And some great showing of speed from both Davy Mason and Amo. Not able to execute on that one. LA now takes over. Now here's Tor. This is Faria, back to Tor. Now Espinoza on that far side. Sends it up, but in the way comes Yaya Fane. Poseidon with a jumping kick, but it's going to go right back to Clayton Tor. Big pressure there by Wivel. Wivel was hoping that was clean, but definitely got some shin on that one. Free kick, this one will be taken by Bonican. Di Faria sends it back over to Espinoza. Settles, looks to reverse field and sends it back to Nevis. Now here's Tor. Down the field goes Rivas. He's got some room. Pressure by Amo. Tries to send it to the middle, and a great defensive stop there from Manor, getting in the way of that cross towards the middle. Forca looking towards Espinal. Only man over there is Viatore to get... Oh, and off the head of Israel Espinoza. Great awareness to just jump and knock that one off target. That had some power and looked on point to the back of the net. But we are going to get a corner kick now for the Bobcats. Espinal will send it in. It's got the leg. A great save there from Nevis, putting two hands in the way, but it's going to be a rolling shot from outside the 18. That was by Wivel, looking for his second goal of the day. Not nearly enough power, but looked like he was just trying to thread a very small needle towards that goal. Tor Finds Espinoza. Now Tor again. Maryland bringing great defense up the field, forcing LA to turn back. Still have not advanced. Now they'll find Faria. And now to Rivas. And a great steal there by Elijah Amo. Oh, but he gets taken down from behind. They're going to call that clean. They're going to call that very dirty slide from behind a clean play as Amo hobbles back. LA now with the ball. Tor now. Finds Alvarado. Sends it all the way across field to Espinoza. Sent back to the LA defense, and they'll start over. Tor finds Rivas cutting across the middle. Now Faria chips it towards the middle, but no one really there other than Felix Annen to scoop it up. Now here's Gonzalez, sends it back over to Davy Mason. Quick pass back and forth between Mason and Espinal. Now over to Poseidon. Forca watches that one go by as Amo finds Wivel. Oh, too much lead there for Forca, but a good idea from Wivel. A good one touch down the sideline, but just can't commit. Amo getting a little handsy there on Faria. They'll call that one clean, but on a separate instance, it's going to be a throw-in for... No, it's going to be a free kick for Los Angeles. Oh, but we do have player on the force down. Medical staff now coming on to the pitch. That is Eduardo Di Faria, able to get off the field under his own weight. But he now... Oh no, he will stay on, it appears. So we wait for the free kick by LA, and Faria will return back after going down. Let's get back underway with 29 minutes in this first half of Nisa play. Tor now for LA. Reverses. Finds Espinoza. He reverses. And back to Tor. Too much power off the settle from Alvarado. To Faria now. Looks towards the middle and may have grabbed an arm there. No call from the refs. Chandler Hoffman was looking for a call. Maybe got an arm pulled over by Yaya Fane. They're going to call it clean. LA will lose it. Wivel now with some pressure from behind. But now finds Amo. Amo with some clear air. He's got speed. Oh, and he's tripped up. And that's going to be a yellow card on Edson Alvarado. A bit too aggressive and optimistic on that slide. And it's going to be a free kick for Maryland. They're about 40 yards out. Espinal will be the one to kick it. He does have the leg strength to get it to the net, but I would not be shocked if he's looking at those 4 yellow jerseys to his left. He's also got Amo on his right. And he's going to go towards the middle. Oh, just cannot connect with a yellow jersey. Tries to steal it back on the LA Charge, but the Force will now have a throw-in. In towards Faria. And he'll send it back. This is Guerrero. Finds Viatorre. Tor. Now up to Alvarado. And into the middle. Big send down the sideline towards Kiania. Good backwards pass. Viatorre. Sends in the middle. Oh, just too high for the header for Kiania. It is going to be a corner kick. Some good opportunities there, just a bit off on the execution. Too high on that header to Kiania. Seal the deal. Corner kick now. And it goes. Very high shot. Maryland able to clear it. Faria trying to gain back possession. Oh, that was a very clear arm grab by Darwin Espinal. He's lucky to avoid not getting a card on that one. It is going to be a free kick. Very similar position of where Maryland just was. Free kicks can be taken in by Alvarado. Alvarado and Guerrero stand at the ball. Let's see what tricks they pull out here. He looks deep, but just a bit too far out of range, but LA will start again. Kiania looks towards the middle. Oh, and a great stop there by Yaya Fane. Kicks it right to oblivion, and we're going to get another corner kick attempt. LA will attempt again. Another very high and long pass. Oh, Anan almost doesn't make the catch, but he's able to secure it. And we'll throw it down to Darwin Espinal. But Alvarado there to try to stop the fast break. Amo sends it back to Forca. Forca now to Manor. Manor a bit too wide to Wivel, and it's going to go back to LA. We have a man diving, but they're going to call that against. And they're going to call that against Gonzalez. And it's going to be LA's ball again. Tipped it there was Espinal. Alvarado can't get a clean pass. Now that's Bonakin. Sends it over to Viatorre. Now here's Espinoza. Now Clayton Tor. Faria sends it back to Alvarado. Yeah, fun, able to get up there. But LA will settle and take over. LA reverses field. This is Clayton Tor. Looks over to Rivas. Alvarado calls the ball right where he wants it. Just not the right communication there. Tor looking for, was either going to be Rivas or Faria, but just a bit too far of a lead. And Maryland will watch it go out of bounds. Goal kick. Ball still in the air. Finally settled by LA. Forca finds Amo. Amo's got some breathing room. Pressure on by Tor. Tor brings the slide. They're going to call that a clean steal. Rivas sends it in towards the middle. Oh, but a great header there by Forca. Or by Yaya Fane. Gonzalez now sends it to Manor. Gonzalez finds Fane. Gives it to Davy Mason. Balogun quickly feeds it back to Davy Mason, but Mason can't hold it. Good stop there by Gonzalez to send it back to Maryland. Davy Mason feeling the pressure, sends it over. Oh, but just not enough lead there for Amo. Oh, they're going to call Amo on a push for against Edwin Rivas. LA now takes back over. Faria. Viatore. Now with Faria. That's Guerrero over there. Now back to Espinoza. Alvarado. Now back to Tor. Reverses field. Just not the right communication there. Tried to get a send. Not enough power. Forca now sends it back to Felix Annen. Rivas applies the pressure. Forca sends it up. Oh, I was looking for Amo. But Tor doing a great job to get his body in front of that Alvarado. Now looks to Rivas. Now Alvarado again. Who deflects off. Oh, and Amo goes tumbling. Both sides are looking for a whistle. None called. Alvarado sends it over to Kiania. Tor now being pressured by Amo. He sends it out to Rivas. Now Alvarado finds Guerrero. Viatoro. Looks towards the middle, but manner able to clear it out, but LA will keep possession. Shot towards the middle. Rivas now, off the deflection. He's going to try to make a move. Oh, and a great clear there. Espinal not happy he had to do that. Looking for more out of his team. Rivas now charges again. Some power, but another great defensive play for Maryland. That was Andrew Wivel making himself useful all over. Sorry, that was Davey Mason actually putting his back. You can see he's holding his back, putting that right in the way of that rocket of a shot. Corner kick now for LA. Bit low. Oh, and a bit too much power off the volley there. Sent well over the fences, and we're going to get a goal kick for Maryland with just 3.5 left in this first half of action. Annan leading the charge, sending everyone deep. Boligan tried to get himself there, but Wivel will end up with it. It's going to stay with Maryland. Wivel will take it in from the throw-in. Poseidon with a quick touch back to... Oh, Wivel on the ground, has to be jumped over there by Poseidon. Wivel a little shaken up. Not sure if he's injured or just a little shaken up from getting jumped over. Good showing from both teams there. Shows some respect and teamwork. We love to see that here in Nisa. Wivel slow to get up. Wivel with the only goal of the game tonight. Looks to be okay. It's going to be a free kick there for Espinal. He's going to reverse field completely. Fane and Davey Mason will take it from there. Now here's Mason. Finds Gonzalez, and now back to Mason. Fane with a big send to Davey Mason, just a bit too much. Looked like Mason had the speed, but just a bit too far ahead of him. Amo with a hand being held, still able to hold possession, and it's going to be a free kick for Maryland. Wivel now doesn't quite have the speed to get there, but just saves it. Boligan now 2-on-1 against him. Oh, beautiful move to try and he is tackled. Tried to send it behind the two defenders, but Clayton Torr sends Boligan to the ground. It's going to be a free kick. Interesting positioning here. The half-distance corner will be taken by Gonzalez. Same setup as a corner, but now he's got less distance. Let's try and put that into the mixer. Let's see if Maryland can capitalize. A bit too much power over the top of the wall. But Balogun will try to regain possession. Loses it for a moment, gets it back. But not enough power to get it over to Gonzalez. LA lucky to come away with that one. But now Davy Mason takes back control for Maryland. Espinal finds a Whipple. Forka and Poseidon back and forth. Now it's sent out to Davy Mason. Sent towards the middle, but a save there for Nevis. The clock has wound down, but no sign yet on extra time. Sorry, there will be 2 minutes of extra time. Los Angeles bringing the pressure. Jocelyn and Poseidon able to get it out. Whipple now. Balogun with a chance here off the header from Amo, but it'll be booted out of bounds, and that is going to do it for the first half here at the Soccerplex. The Bobcats lead 1-0 after a spectacular shot in the 4th minute by Andrew Whipple. We'll be back shortly after halftime. Looking forward to another exciting half of Nisa soccer. We'll be right back.
All right, so far so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, halftime the score is Maryland Bobcats SC 1, LA Force 0.
Welcome back to the Soccerplex as we get ready for the second half of action. As we get right underway, some changes coming into this second half. Maryland, of course, leading 1-0. Richard Forka played an incredible half of defense for Maryland, is now subbed out for Brandon Clegg. Now let's get right into the action as we are already underway. Onen sends it out to Manor. Clegg sends it long, but it's going to land in the feet of Bonakin. Tor sends it back to Nevis. Nevis with the send. Oh, great header there, but unable. That was Chandler Hoffman with a good header. It's going to end up staying with LA. Hoffman there. Sends it back out. This is Rivas. Clegg with a good boot out of there. Amo tries to control it, and there's Whipple. Whipple, of course, has the only goal tonight. Maryland's 1-0 lead. That was in the 4th minute. We've been scoreless since. Manor. Now this is Jocelyn Poseidon. Sends it back to Clegg. Clegg will reverse field, and that is Yaya Fane making his first start since missing a game due to yellow card accumulations. Oh, and a big shot there. That was Darwin Espinal, but just too much power, went way over the top. It's going to be a goal kick now. Espinal trying to bring some pressure. Ooh, and a good over the head shot from Faria. Onen comes out of the box to clear it back. LA with the ball now. Has to settle. That one's out of bounds. Davy Mason will take the throw in. Goes back to Fane. This is Manor. Manor in just his first start here at home at the Soccerplex for the Bobcats. Doing excellently at defense tonight, but now a big send down. There's Balogun, but a great defensive stance there. That was Israel Espinoza. And he forces a mistake out of Balogun. We're going to get a goal kick. Now here comes LA. This is Alvarado. He passes back to Rivas. Now Alvarado. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman with a one-touch. Cannot connect with Faria. But it is going to stay with LA. Brandon Clegg able to get in there and steal it back. David Mason has to draw it back, but he now has possession. Gonzalez finds Balogun. Balogun with some great footwork. Oh, almost got two there. Are they going to call that a foul? Yes, they will. Some great footwork there from Khalid Balogun, able to spin his way away from one man and almost able to avoid the second one. Just got tripped up. And it's going to be a free kick now. Espinal from about 35 yards out. Oh, and it was a great send. Manor looked like he might be able to get the rebound, but it's going to go back to LA. Side putting on the pressure there of Kiania. He will lose it, but it's going to stay with LA. Guerrero. Back to Viatoro. Now Bonican. Bonican now finds Alvarado. Alvarado sends it up, but it's going to go right back to him. Reverses field. That's Guerrero. Guerrero. He's got Viatore, but he's going to take the shot. Looked like maybe he was going for the cross because that was a bit offline and well to the left. LA still with the ball. Wivel applying pressure. Faria at the 18. Chipped back in by Guerrero, but it is going to go all the way back to the LA defense. Now here's Espinoza. He sends it backwards to Nevis. Nevis taking his time. Now here comes the force. Looks towards the middle and right into the hands of Felix Annen. For a moment there, looked like he was just going to connect with Alvarado, but just too much. So that was going to be Guerrero. But a great save there by Felix Annen to get vertical right into his hands. Now here's Amo. Finds Davy Mason all alone on the wing. Sends it over. Oh, just too high for Balogun. Gonzalez looked to apply the pressure. So one-on-one, and it is going to stay with LA. Quintanilla able to take it away from those two Maryland defenders. They'll keep possession. Hold on, but Felix Annen is... So no. Sorry, that is a player on the Force. Still waiting on word for who is down, but it is player on Los Angeles. It is number 22, Eder Guerrero. Able to get off under his own weight, but he's definitely walking with a bit of a limp. He is going to come off, and on now will be Carlos Flores. Guerrero playing a great game all over the pitch tonight, but now he will take a seat. Carlos Flores will be coming in shortly. Viatora sends it in, goes right back to his feet. Poseidon looked like he misjudged the settle for a moment, but is able to control. Maryland with possession now. And there is another Force player on the ground right now. Balogun stops. That one is Viatoro. And they're going to call out the medic again. Flores is still yet to go out onto the pitch, but it's looking like the Force are also going to send in Yannick Pineda. Fiazzora doing a great job tonight on defense, but now he comes to the bench. Flores is on. Pineda is now also on. And we get ready to go back underway. LA will now start with the ball. Two new guys on the pitch for them here in the 55th minute. Tor sends it up to Flores. Now back to Tor. Goes a bit away from Flores. Flores with a brutal mistake. Oh, but a great save there by Neves. Balogun looked like he might have had just a step to get in there. Oh, but a poor pass there by Jocelyn Poseidon. Just no power and easily intercepted. Now with some real speed comes Alvarado. He will unfortunately lose it though. Clegg sends it over. Now here's Manor. Felix Onen was looking for Davy Mason, but is going to be headed by Flores, already making a big impact early in his start. Looks like Balogun had a bit of a limp in his step, but he has since cleared that one up. Neves will get it going for Los Angeles. Neves still surveying. And he picks Bonikin. Now this is Flores again. Clayton Tor played most of his night on defense. He's now up at midfield. An attempt by Flores to try to put it into the middle, but it is going to get cleared out. Tor now with the throw in for LA. Hoffman almost able to get that with some clean air to the net. But good defense there by Yaya Fane. Clegg applies pressure, but Faria almost able to get away. Manor in his first home start with a big slide tackle in the box. It's going to be a free kick for Maryland right there. Davy Mason turns on the speed. Oh, but he is knocked down there. Ball out from Flores. Flores almost loses control. Now this is Bonakin. Sends it over to Alvarez. And now Pineda. Now this is Bonakin again. Now here's Hoffman. Hoffman finds a man down the wing, but it's back to him. Hoffman on another great sliding save there by Brandon Clegg. Espinal not able to connect with that, and Balogun watching the ball just not get to him in time. But Balogun now with a chance to redeem himself. He's got Flores in pursuit, almost clears it away, but it will be Espinoza that is able to take the ball away from Balogun. Hoffman back to Alvaretto. Now here goes Faria. Rivas takes it for a moment, but he will end up losing it. Gonzalez over to Espinal. And now a feed to Davy Mason. Back to Espinal. Tries to go around Clayton Torre, but Torre able to defend. Flores now takes it back for Los Angeles. Torre. Too much power there to Kiania, but Kiania is able to recover. Goes back to Torre. Flores now. And now to Torre. Torre with a send towards the middle. And Anan is able to get up and grab that two-handed. Great save. And he will roll it out to Brandon Clegg. Here's Gonzalez. He sees Mason on the wing. This is Yaya Fane now to Espinal. Now back to Gonzalez. And here's Brandon Clegg. Sends it up. There's Balogun. Another opportunity for the big man. And he falls over the ball and onto the flag. Game keeps going. Espinoza. Now over to Torre. And into the middle. That was Bonakin. Now Alvaretto with some pressure. They're going to call it a free kick for LA. LA with the ball. Trying to get this offense going with 29 minutes to play. Down one. They will keep the throw in. Pineda finds Bonakin. Bonakin with the ball. Alvarado trying to carve his way through. Jocelyn Poseidon with a great slide to get it out. Stop that very fast charge from Alvarado. Looks like we're going to have another member of the force down. That is Edwin Rivas. Game is still going, but now ref will call it for Rivas. Rivas is able to get back to his feet, no issue, but still sending out the trainer. Now they will wave the trainer off. Players are returning to their benches for a little water break. As we wait for play to get resumed. Maryland making a substitution. Joseph Boone and William Wagner are now on for the Bobcats. Elijah Amo is now on the bench. So we get back underway. Neves sends it deep. This is Kiania. He finds Flores. Flores now over to Alvaretto. LA still with possession, trying to put something on the board. Had some injury issues tonight. They have only 2 wins on the season, both on the road. This could be a huge game for them if they can make this work. Another great save, though, by Anand. Right into his hands. A little too high there for Joseph Boone. LA will take back control. Flores now over the head of Davy Mason. Flores able to control. Fakes the cross. Sends it back out to Kiania. Tornow sends it back to Espinoza. Flores able to control it. Chips it over. Too far. Oh, dangerous call right there. Felix Anand comes out. There's going to be a corner kick. Probably could have let that just dribble out of bounds, but instead it's going to be an opportunity for LA. Looks like Rivas will take the corner. The other player off for Maryland at the moment is Khalid Balagan. LA holding possession, and he is well offsides. Tor will not be able to make that one work, and it's going to go back to Maryland. Now here's Poseidon, dribbling backwards, trying to avoid some black jerseys. Davy Mason. Oh, good touch to him. Is able to save it. Oh, but he goes down. Espinal still with control. Davy Mason yet to get up. And he is on his feet. LA now loses possession. No whistle call. It looks like there was a bit of confusion. But Maryland now with the ball. Davy Mason passes it over to Fane. Now back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez calling on Boone. Gonzalez to Boone. Now over to Brandon Clegg on the wing. This is Wivel. Wivel still with the only goal tonight. Now there's Clegg. Clegg settles. Goes back to Gonzalez. Davy Mason, after a couple of one touches. Davy Mason just barely holds on. Oh, and an attempt there by Joseph Boone, but cannot complete the volley. Had a clear shot from just 5 yards out, but cannot complete the volley. Unfortunate missed opportunity there for the Bobcats. LA now takes back the ball. Here's Tor. He'll send it back. Espinoza. Espinoza now to Nevis. And there's a send. This one is to Chandler Hoffman. A bit of a tangle there, and they're going to call that Maryland ball. Great defensive stop there for Manor. Abdullah Manor making his first home start for the Bobcats has had quite an impressive night, doing a great job defensively, helping to hold this Force team scoreless. Now here's Joseph Boone. He finds Espinal. Espinal takes a shot. Deflected off the hand of Nevis. It's going to be a corner kick. Good look there for Espinal, but cannot. Just a bit offline. Espinal will take the kick. Ball is in. Still in the air. Oh, half attempt at a bicycle kick there from Yaya Fane. Not working there. It's going to be now a goal kick. This is Wangu now for Maryland, and it's quickly stolen back by Bonican. Bonican now sending it up to Alvarado. This is Faria now. Back to Alvarado, and now back to Bonican. Bonican gets on the back of Wangu there, but he'll get the ball back. Substitutions incoming for both teams, it looks like. Philip Brown trying to get into the game for Maryland. Brown is now on, and he is replacing, I believe that's Andrew Wivel, walking around the field. Wivel's had himself a great night, only goal scorer on the evening. Maryland now with the ball. That's Brown. Pass back to Anand. Boone. Oh, and a great slide there by Tor. Just going to stay with Maryland. Three men now coming on for Los Angeles. Chandler Hoffman is off, along with Bonakin, as well as Alvaretto. Three big names from tonight's game have now taken a seat on the bench. In now is Ciro Reis de Oliveira and Carlos Anchis Rueda. Boone has a one-on-one. He's got pressure from Espinoza, but now it's two-on-one. Tor coming to assist. Now here's Davey Mason. Gonzalez. Also on for the Force is number 0, Bravo. Maryland with the ball, but soon gives it back to Los Angeles. "15 minutes of play left here in this second half. Maryland still with a 1-0 lead. The only goal scorer tonight is now currently resting. So let's see if anyone else can join Wivel's ranks and score tonight. LA with the ball now. This is Flores. Sends it into the middle to Oliviera, but Oliviera will cough it up. Oh, great reverse there. Oh, and what a save! Boone thought he had an easy dribble into the net. Nevis said absolutely not, laid out flat for that. Boone can't believe himself. It's going to be a corner kick, but what an incredible save for Nevis, and what a missed opportunity for the Bobcats. Corner kick. Is on the way. Boone. Oh, Boone is taken down by Flores. Lucky to come away with no injuries. Looked like Flores sort of landed on Boone's leg awkwardly. But it is a free kick now for Maryland. Just a few yards from the 18. Huge opportunity here. Gonzalez and Espinal standing by the ball. But he's going for net, and it's in! Darwin Espinal in the 77th minute extends the Bobcats' advantage to 2. What a shot from the free kick. Oh, and Jocelyn Pasayan jumps on his back in celebration, capitalizing off a clear opportunity there. Maryland now up 2. LA now with their back against the wall will have to try and get something going quickly. Espinoza tries to send it deep. Flores will end up coming away with it. Wangu almost able to take it away. This is Rueda. And it's going to be sent way out. Corner kick on the way. This one will be taken by Rueda. Rivas looks towards the middle. Dangerous opportunity there. But Felix Annen is able to come away with it. But Clayton Torr and Felix Annen both slow to get up. Give each other a nice fist bump. Always good to see. But yeah, those two took the brunt of that impact with each other. Torr hobbling away. Annen still trying to regain his composure. And we are going to get a goal kick here for Felix Annen. Actually, it will not be a goal kick. It will just be his ball after the whistle. Oh, way to get up there. Espinoza getting over the top of Boone to head that back, but Maryland will remain in possession. Fane will send it back to Felix Annen. This is Bravo. Bravo loses it. Now this is Oliveira. Finds a man deep. Oh, but just can't contain the pass. That was Kiania. Had a great one-on-one opportunity there. Just loses control as he charges towards the net. We will get a corner kick, though. We are underway. There's Faria. Faria whiffs away. And it's sent backwards. Some pressure against LA there by Espinal, but they're going to send it way back. Espinal knows better than to chase that. Wangu trying to clear that, but it will stay with Los Angeles. Oh, Faria with the back shoulder pass there. Just not able to control it, and it's going to go right out of bounds. Some confusion on the two balls on the field. And away goes Annen. Boone tries to get up, can't, but he will get that rebound from Davy Mason. 2-on-1, he's got some advantage, but he passes over to Espinal. Espinal already scored tonight. Torres on the ground, but he's able to get back up. Kiania getting some pressure from Bravo. He'll send it back to Rivas. Now this is Espinoza. Espinoza finds Oliveira. Oliveira now sends it. Oh, and a great through ball there for Flores to take, but he's forced back Wide. Here's Kiania. Looks towards Anand and right into his hands. Davy Mason tries to save it there. Just a step too far out of bounds. LA with a 2-goal deficit will try to cut that lead down quickly. Gonzalez with the ball, and he is tripped. He is tripped, and Yaya Fane is going to take the free kick there. So they are going to give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a nice shot across field to Bravo. Now Clegg, and over to Pasayan. No rush here. Maryland with the ball here. Oh, cross it, but a bit too much spin on the ball. Very far away from Yaya Fane. Flores does try to get it back inbounds, but it goes right to the feet of Felix Anand. Boone tries to head it to Davy Mason, but it is taken back by LA. Bravo applying a little pressure, but Maryland will contain control. Or will they? Bravo is able to get away and intercept it, but it's going to go back to the Bobcats. Rivas now with some pressure from Wangu. He's got Flores, a big shot over to him, reverses field. Yaya Fane will not let him anywhere near that net. Fane sends it over to Davy Mason. Oh, Boone is not paying attention, and he misses out on a clear 1v1 opportunity. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Just was not looking for the ball. And it's just simply outrun by Israel Espinoza. That's one he'll definitely be thinking about. Espinal takes it off his body. Almost loses it, but gets it back. Here's Fane. And over to Manor. Manor sends it back to Felix Anand. That's Brown on the wing. And into Jocelyn Pasayan. He's got Davy Mason. 2v1 right there. Only Tor, but he decides to go towards the middle. Davy Mason. Oh, with a feat of speed, and whistle will be called. We are getting a penalty shot for Davy Mason. Penalty kick on the way. Huge opportunity here for Maryland to seal this with a little under 3 minutes to go in regular time. Darwin Espinal will be the one to take it. He's already got 1 goal tonight. Will he make it 2, or will it be another incredible save by Juan Nieves? Goal! Espinal makes it 2 on the night. Now this game is definitely out of reach now for the Force. 3-0 in the 87th minute. What a night from Darwin Espinal. Espinal has been team's leading scorer going into tonight, had 7 goals coming into this, is now up to 9 on the season. It's a pretty long way ahead of second in line Elijah Ama with 4. Great season we've seen out of Darwin Espinal, and he has really showed his true colors tonight. Now here comes LA. Espinoza. That is Rueda. Looking for Kiania. Maryland will get the throw in. That's Wangu. But he quickly loses it. LA looking to make some sort of impact. And it's a rolling shot to the left of the goal there from Aldo Kiania. Anand taking his time and sends it towards Boone. Boone gets up, but it is going to be Espinoza that gets the header. Kasayan over to Yaya Fane. Davy Mason finds Boone. Boone's had a couple of opportunities tonight, but has come up short both times. Sends it into the middle. Wangu, oh, and just off the shin there of Rivas. They will reset. The clock has hit 90. We wait on 2 more minutes of extra time. Brown trying to dive in the way of that. Clegg able to clear it, but sends it right back. Maryland playing 10 men back. Trying to ice out this 3-0 dominating win here on home soil. Davy Mason off the mistake. There's Boone, but they're going to call Boone offsides. Boone cannot catch a break tonight on these clear opportunities to the net. Brown sends it back to his net. Now over to Manor. This is Fane. Fane sends it over. Oh, there is a new player on the field for Maryland. That is Mike. Micah Kinkoye coming in during extra time. Whistle called there. Wangu was charging at the ball, but they are going to give it to LA. Maryland still applying pressure. It's a good send. Looking towards the middle. Oh, and a great clear there by Brandon Clegg. LA will try again. And another clear there, this time by Yaya Fane. Fane pushed over a little bit by Bravo. Oliveira sends it over to Padina. Some more fighting action going on, and still no whistle called. Now this is Boone's opportunity, and he trips. They will call out a penalty. Espinoza will be shown a yellow card. But definitely a smart defensive decision to stop what would have been a very easy, clear shot towards the net for Joseph Boone. Davey Mason and Manny Gonzalez stand by the ball, waiting to take what will likely be one of the final shots of this game. Sends it wide, that's Wangu. Has some pressure. Tries to send it in. Gives a little shove. And they're going to send it back. But it will not matter because that will do it here, folks. The Bobcats with a dominating performance here at home, winning 3-0, 2 goals by Darwin Espinal and 1 early by Andrew Wivel. Maryland will stay 5th in the standings, getting their 7th win of the season and their 5th at home. The LA Force now add to a longer list of losses, adding their 8th on the season. But after a spectacular night here at the Soccerplex, Maryland leaves with another win, another dominant performance, and we look forward to seeing you back here on October 1st against San Diego Albion. Until then, this is Matt Levis. Have a great night.
Thanks, everyone.